Welcome to On Chemistry. Always do your best. Now let us see about 100 conversion in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episodes. This is the 14th episode. If you didn't watch previous episode, I encourage you to go and see. Here we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Question number 1. Cyclopentanone is given and the length is chain and azide is given. N3 azide. The catalyst is titanium trichloride. They ask you to guess the product. Product are 6-member ring or 7-member ring, amide as well as imine. So you have to guess the product, which side is which. Here you have to know carbonyl and azide is there. You have to know the rearrangement, and there also a ring closure. Long chain become ring. So you should know that one. The answer is B. Let us see how. Starting metal is azide, right? If you use titanium trichloride, it has affinity for hydrogen, so it activates the carbonyl carbon. So carbonyl carbon and azide, you might know it's a schemic rearrangement. Actually, there is a bond formation between 1 and 10, so the ring closure occurs. So the 7-member ring form. Then the methylene group shifts here. Why the methylene group shifting here? Here methylene group shifts to avoid the ring strain. So the methylene group shifts to 6 to 1 position. There is a new bond formation between 1 to 6 and the bond breaking between 10 to 6. You should know that one. Then if you write the equivalent, it will become 6-member one. Then the titanium leaves and the final product is carbonyl. Here you have to know two things. One is titanium trichloride. Everybody think acid will be the catalyst. This catalyst is Lewis catalyst. This also behave like acid. Second thing is schemic rearrangement. You should know schemic rearrangement when azide and carbonyl are there. Here full driving force is ring strain. 5-member becomes 6-member. Then the question number 2. The starting metal is epoxide attached with alkyl bromide. The reagents are sodium methoxide and methanol. They ask you to guess the product. The product are very interesting. Just to exchange of bromine to methoxide or attack on the first position, or the alkylated methyl and methyl are in different position, or the rearrangement, or the same position. Here you have to know selectivity in ring opening, otherwise you cannot answer it. The answer is C. Let us see how. This problem is so much interesting because without knowing the mechanism you cannot predict the product. Here starting metal is epoxide, you are using the base. Due to the ring strain, the ring will be open. So the methoxide attack less hindered side or less crowded side. So one position it attacks, ring open. So the ring is open, the negative charge has to be quenched. How it will be quenched? Internal SN2 will happen. So OBr bond formation and CBr bond elimination. So Br bond eliminates, again epoxide is forming. This problem is so much interesting because one epoxide completely converted into another epoxide. Here two things you should know. Selectivity in the ring opening, less crowded side attack will be there. If there is any better leaving group, again the epoxide formation will be there. Then the next question, the starting metal is octatetraene, phenyl and ethyl carboxylic acid attached there. The heat is used and they ask you to guess the X and Y is the catalyst. They given a product. Here they ask you to find the product as well as a catalyst. Here the possibilities are cis opening or trans opening, or whether they are using light or heat in the second step. Here you have to know the catalyst as well as selectivity in the ring closure. The answer is D. Let us see how. This is just photochemical reaction. This is the pericyclic reaction. The ring closure occur. The starting metal is trans and 8 pi electrons are there. So thermal 8 pi electrons. So it is a Kahn rotation. So Kahn rotation always lead to the end-end double bond trans mean. You have to know Kahn rotation leads to anti. Here you have to use two tables. First you have to do pi electron, then you have to analyze the n double bond. So the product is formed. The next step you might observe the product is syn and the bond is like cis-cis. So the only possibility is thermal and cis rotation. Here the question is all about whether you know the two tables or not. If you know these two tables, you can answer it. You have to calculate open pi electron as well as the n double bonds are cis or trans. From this you can calculate this table cis or trans. So the answer is clearly C here. The product is anti and thermal disrotation. Then the question number 4. The starting metal is the fused compound spirene kind of system. It is attached to the vinyl ring and OH. Here they are asking you to find the product. The product can be simple double bond formation or ring formation or again ring expansion or ring opening. Here you have to know clearly rearrangement is involved there because the bonds are completely suppled. So the rearrangement is the key here. The answer is C. Let us see how. The starting metal is fused system. Here using the strong base, so proton abstraction will be there. So the O minus will form. To make the reaction easy, we rewrite it for rearrangement. So we rewrite it upside down. So the allyl ring go down and oxygen also go down. Here the rearrangement occurs. The double bond shifts, new double bond form. Here you have to be clear that 3 new bond formation is there. 1 bond breaking is there. As well as double bond switch to 3 to 2 to 1 to 2. So new single bonds are there and double bonds also switched. We rewrite this structure beautifully. One is 6-member ring, another is 8-member ring. So we rewrite it, then you attack with the remaining acid there. So alcohol will be formed. Here ketone tautomerism is possible, so the product is ketone. Here you have to be clearly know that the product is completely converted into new one. 3-member and 4-member easily converted into 6-member and 8-member. Here the driving force for the reaction is ring strain. Then the question number 5. The starting metal is imine attached with the phenyl system. Then you are using the alkyne ester. And amine. They ask you to guess the final product, how it's formed. They ask the intermediate whether 1,3 dipolar species or carbenium ion or carbon ion, whether it is a cycloaddition or Wittig reagent or Cope rearrangement. Here you have to clearly understand the reagents and ring closure occur. The answer is A. Let us see how. The starting metal is we rewritten to the simplified pH and pH. So we rewritten amine and the active methylene group is there. So we use the base. H plus abstraction will be there. So the negative ion is formed. Here we rewritten the same thing for halide, plus and minus for the double bond. Why we are doing? This is the permanent charge formation is there because the phenyl charge stabilizes. So 1,3 dipole formation is easy. Here dipole is there, dipenophile is alkyne ester, so cycloaddition occurs. So new 2,5 bond formation is there, 1,3 bond formation is there. New bonds are formed, triple bond become double bond. So the final is negative charge. Then the negative charge quenched by hydrogen. Then the aromaticity also forces the chlorine to leave and final product is aromatic. So the answer is clearly A, 1,3 dipolar species, and the product is aromatic substituted one. That's all from this episode. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.